Alrighty guys, welcome back to Dungeon Siege. This is episode 3 and we're gonna get straight back from where we left off. Wow, that was a really lackluster chest. 2 gold, that's fantastic. Considering I've already got 88, like 2 gold from a chest, that's nothing. Ooh, new enemies, Terak. So these guys are a little bit more... By the way, there are some things in this game which are kind of interesting because you'll have enemies which are weak to specific things, and then other enemies that are like completely immune to others. So, depending on how we go, we are currently both melee, so I don't think we find anyone who's resistant to melee near the beginning, but there are people that are weak to fire, weak to lightning, weak to death magic, all that stuff. But it doesn't really matter all that much until you get to the real late game people where it's like, if you hit them with lightning, they get health. That's pretty brutal. So, yeah, but we don't have to worry about that yet.
If we just killed the Morden guards, we could leave the towers standing.
Burning them is the best way to keep the Morden from coming. What's on your mind?
Those towers are fine structures. Shame to waste them.
The sight of them boils my blood. Treachery is the Morden way. Do not stand in my way when I set torch to them.
Yes, well, when you put it that way.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with me either. Get him!
Boom!
Damn! Oh, that guy better heal because he's gonna die. Lothar, get some health in you, boy. Morden scavenger. Alright. Get the gold. Thug. Gnarl beasts. Alright, and then open this. Damn, that took a long time.
I would have died by nightfall
had you not arrived.
You have my thanks, stranger. Who are you?
A prisoner of your people. I once served Valdis.
You? A follower of Valdis? I cannot believe that a servant of that merciless tyrant would have acted so bravely.
Aww. I'm his servant no longer. I have seen Valdis's true colors. It is now my pleasure to dispatch the Morden in any way I can, as long as they stand between me and my homeland.
Valdis is driving his forces hard. I overheard the Morden complaining of his ruthless demands. He never tires, never rests, and he expects the same from his servants.
Well, Valdis will get what's coming to him. Now, how do I burn this tower to the ground?
It hasn't rained in a while. The wood's sure to be dry. If you could make a torch, it would burn beautifully. But watch out. I saw them loading explosives inside.
It will only take a moment.
Alright, pyromaniac. Grab this. Cage fragment. Bam! Right click. Oh. And there we go. Thankfully, because I've played this game so many times before, I don't actually have to like wonder, oh, how do I do this? There are still some puzzles that I can't remember how to do later on in the game, but for the most part, at least I'm not going to be running around wondering what to do. Not that you'd really do that in this game, because it's pretty damn straightforward. 3 to 4, 0 fire damage. How much fire damage does this get if I have it on there? 5 to 7 fire damage. 8 to 11 damage. So that'll bring my damage down to 8. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this. In fact, you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm just about to unlock level 5 in melee. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this cage fragment as well. I'm also gonna set fire to that. Whoops, no, don't wanna do that. So then, I have 2. In fact, what's this guy's damage doing? 2 to 4, nah, that sucks. What is that? 5 to 9. In fact, this is still probably better. So why don't you grab a cage fragment? In fact, why don't you grab 2 as well? Because we might be able to sell them back there. There we go.
You fight well.
My thanks, you did well yourself.
Killing these creatures is my joy. I only hope I don't get too happy.
You jest.
But I may have strayed... What? But I have seen many stray that path to their doom. Be careful of that.
Aye.
Look at these people. Like, they're having legit conversations about, like, life and death here. Ah, that's better. So there's pretty much nothing more rewarding than upgrading your characters to start using more intense gear. So what I want to do, what do I want my main dude to be? I want him to be... I'm going to go dual wield, actually. So I'll go dual wield with him, and then this guy can go... Oh, wait, he's not level 5 yet. So I unlocked a new ability. So now I can use two one-handed weapons. or I can use 2 one-handed weapons at once. And then this guy, I might have this secondary melee character. I'll have him be a, what do you call it? I'll have him be a two-handed guy. Or do I want him to be sword and shield? Sword and shield, 13 armor. Nah, 11 be. Oh, what? I'm still not level. Ugh. Okay, whatever. So the character, like I said in the very first episode, that the character level and the level of the actual skills that you unlock are a little bit different. Not so much for my main guy, because I have been using exclusively one skill. These are incantations, by the way, that we can use at the shrine. Incantations are pretty useless. You don't really use them very much at all, actually. I'll give this guy a helmet. I like this style of gameplay because there's so much loot. Every time you level up, it's really rewarding to sort of be able to use that item that you haven't used in ages. Oh, by the way, we unlocked a new skill. So let me just pause this for a moment. This one is Waves of Force. So a student of the Elven dual weapon technique learns to perform a beautiful sequence of rapid swings, each creating a wave of force that rushes out in front of her, tearing apart enemies caught in its wake. It can only be used while dual-wielding 2 weapons, targets enemy or terrain with a normal recharge, and it does 1.6 times the amount of damage that the main hand is doing per wave. So this will do 8 to 11 damage, so it'll do 1.6 times that. Now, I'm not great at maths, but it will look like this. So because it comes out in a sort of wave, the best thing to do is try and catch as many people with it as possible. So if I run over here, so I can show you what I mean, I'll run here and I'll wait for people to line up, and then there we go. And now that guy's level 2 in melee. So let's upgrade him to get dual two-handed weapons, and now we can unlock the mallet. And this mallet also comes with a skill as well, which is Staggering Blow. And Staggering Blow. When a two-handed weapon master activates this ability, his next attack will be a staggering blow. He slams his weapon into his target, creating a shockwave that stuns any enemies caught within it. It can only be used with a two-handed weapon, automatically enhances the next attack with a normal recharge, and this does 4.35 times the amount of damage that you would normally do. And I think it can also crit. Now, the big thing about this is that it does a stun as well. So the stun time on this, what was it? It stuns for 6 seconds in a 3-meter radius. So I'll show you what that looks like the next time we have a group of enemies bunched up, and I'll just switch it to there. Now, it will take a little bit longer to actually recharge these skills now, because I'm using normal charge instead of fast recharge, which is what the brutal attack was. Alright, now what's this? Cracked scout bow, doesn't matter. I like the fact that you don't have to select every individual piece of gear that you want to have. You can actually have item filters. So later on in the game, if we're not using mana potions, which we're not really using now, but we do want to pick them all up just for being able to sell them. If you want, you can turn off the ability to pick up mana potions. A little cutscene again.
You are the one who kidnapped Tansy. Tell me where she is, or I will kill you, fiend.
I'd kill you first, green lady.
Oh, the banter. Wow, that took ages. Dude! Structural integrity of these bridges, man. Alright. Now, I really could not give a damn about, wasting heaps of time talking to people, so I'm just going to skip through this. Maureen is currently busy.
I nearly bested him, the little imp.
Alright. So basically, there's heaps of... I am really appreciative of the amount of time that people put into... creating these little quests and stuff that you can do. They do... I wouldn't say they're heaps interesting. It's usually just go here, kill this person, or go here, retrieve this artifact. But it's alright. Now is a perfect time to actually use the staggering blow. So, go. There we go. Now my other guy fainted because he took too much damage, so hopefully he can revive. Yeah, great. Now, a purple. A purple item, like a blue item, has like a whole bunch of different enchantments that it has. So, for instance, if I just use this one, this also gives me 2% ranged critical hit chance and 1% max and 1 max damage, right? But a unique thing gives you like way more stats usually, but unfortunately we can't use it because it requires combat magic. But they also have a unique design to them. So rather than it just being like another one of, like, for instance, this is basically, it looks exactly the same as a normal cracked bow. Hopefully we're not going to die here, actually. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm just going to run in this direction and then use the skill. Toasted. So yeah, learning to use your skills in the correct order and in the correct situation makes a massive difference in this game. But basically AoE is king, so we just want to kill these guys, move forward. I'm not sure if we've actually got anything that's useful in here to upgrade ourselves with. Lore, intelligence, no. Strength, yeah, that'll increase our damage and health, which should be good. We'll save. There's the next tower to burn. Again, so we have the damage. Now what we'll want to do when we get back to town the next time, so each of these like teleporting things, these swirling things, that's a teleporter, and each of those will let us go back to town. We can also summon one, but to be honest, I want to try and stick away from summoning teleporters. It sort of takes away a lot of the tension and a lot of the inventory management system. That's actually something that I really appreciated in the first game. There was no ability to go back to town easily, so you really had to like properly pay attention to your inventory management. You couldn't just like get rid of... Oops. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to run. I'll just wait for this guy to revive up, and then stun. Go. There we go. So at the moment we're getting like, we're pretty much fainting every battle. But, uh-oh, we've run out of health potions as well. But we should be fine. Oh, another thing that they did in this game, which is like so much better than the original, is that in the original, only the people who had the health potions would be able to use it. So if I had health potions in my inventory, and then Lothar, who is now on the ground, didn't have health potions in his inventory, even if Lothar was the one that needed to be healed, he would... Actually, we're going to die. If we both faint, by the way, we're just going to die and we're going to have to restart. How did he... Was he on fire? Do these have a DOT? What do they do? I don't know. By the way, I should make it clear, we're actually playing at the moment with a bit of a mod. So this modification that we're using, it adds basically just a whole bunch of extra content to the game. So these javelins, one of us had these javelins, they're not normally in the game. The mod is basically just a huge hotfix mod, adds a bunch more content, and it sort of rebalances a lot of things. So yeah, I just thought I'd make it clear that if there are some things in if you want to pick up this game and you're like, oh, why is he getting jewels, or why is he getting javelins, and why aren't I getting javelins, or any of that, it is because I have got a really simple mod in here. Now, I think the next bit of my armor set is in here, actually. So, I've always really liked these lighting effects, and this track, this music track has always been nice and tranquil. There we go, Dryad armor. So, armor 20, it's a pretty decent upgrade. And also, because it's the second one in our set, we also get 5% resistance to lightning, which is like, whatever, it doesn't really matter that much, but it should be good. Wait, hold up. 12 armor, 3%. You know, it's probably better to keep this leather jerkin, actually. 8% chance to find magic items and 4 health. Now what we'll want to do, we want to keep this guy with all of the percentage chance to find magic items. Because he's human, he starts with an innate 10% chance. And your party's chance to find magic items... I just want to point at the screen. There's no way you can see that. Unfortunately, if I move my mouse off there. But if I look here, you can see that there's a part that says magic find. So Voopy's magic find is 18 and the party's magic find is 18. It only matters what the highest magic find is in the party. So it doesn't matter if he has magic find or if I have magic find. The highest person's magic find is the magic find of the party. Now this ghost, we can't really talk to him or do anything. We have to complete another quest first and then we'll be able to talk to him. But that's much later in the game. Once we get into Act 2. Now this, 4 armor. So this guy got 4 armor, but that's 4 armor plus magic find. Strength. We'll do that. So it's just a constant game of switching out to use the better armor and the better gear that you've got. Armor 1, armor 4, man. Let's put them on. And yeah, gameplay's pretty simple, but it's fun. It's all about just being able to sit back and just watch your party of heroes just cleave through all the wildlife, beat up just everything in their path. It's kind of fun. I like it. I should also note that every time that you level up in this game, your skill instantly recharges. So my character there has now got his skill. Now, forgive me for this. When I said that I don't like using the summon teleport, I'm going to use it now just because I know that this part here is ridiculously, like, it's way harder to fight this part here because of this elite enemy than all the others. So I'm just going to go here, I'll use my skill, hopefully soften him up. There we go. Because that guy does so much damage. There we go. Heal this guy. There we go. And now we'll try and take out this guy. Does he have a healing effect? Oh god. I'm gonna die if I stay there. I need to run. I need that health potion actually. Don't get hit. No, don't fight. Whoa! So this teleporter will send us back to town. But if we leave it there, if we die, then we'll come back from that teleporter. And basically, I don't want to die. So, I've left it there. I have to dodge all these guys, though. I don't know what Lothar's doing. He's too far away for me to see. And he's fainted as well. Oh, God. Some of these people are firing at me from ages away. Maybe I can... Nah, no way. Maybe I do just need more health, actually. What can I do? Heck! I didn't play that right. I didn't want to dive into... Please be a health potion. Small health potion there. Maybe I can just run and go and instantly pick it up without dying. Now that Lothar's alright, I can actually run. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit! Run, 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 run! Alright. So, finesse. Grab that. Don't get hit by this guy. Nah! Alright, I'm down. How much damage does this guy... Ah! Alright. One of your party members has died. Alright. So, because we both fainted, we are now dead. So it's like, respawn. We left 45 gold at the tombstone. But it's okay because we left that portal there. Alright. You know what, that might do for the second episode because I want to keep these things to around about 20 minutes each. So thank you very much for watching. I'll get straight back into it, so don't worry about losing. I'll tell you what happens when we die. Thank you very much for watching. Leave likes, comments, helps out the channel hugely, helps me find what I need to do, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.